Hey Scorpios, welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. Hope all is well. Welcome to the Scorpio Collective reading. Let's go. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that they need to know? All right, so we have trust in a divine plan, rejuvenation, speak up, and raise your vibration. Okay. I'm getting like there needs to be a little bit of faith. I don't think faith is an issue per se, typically, but you might find yourself in a space whenever you watch this, your faith might be wobbling a little bit. That's what I'm getting here. All right. You might have some external things that are just happening, not necessarily bad things, but it's just things that are shaking up your faith a little bit, like what's happening, it's just making you question things, because I feel like you might have been in a state where you might have felt like things were solid or you had it figured out, and then something shakes up, it may shake up your confidence or something like that. All right, that's what I'm getting there. All right, let's get into the reading. Oh, so yes, you just need some rest. Okay, you need a little bit of rest. You need a little bit of TLC, self-care, all that good stuff. Okay, so that you can get back to center. I heard this like really cool. I don't know if it's a proverb or not. I think it is. I don't know, man. I'm not to butcher this. So I'm going to say, I think it came from the Quran. I don't know. All right. I think it did. It's some type of, all right. Anyway, so what it said was, when you feel you are far from God, ask yourself who moved. And that hit me so hard when I actually read it. When I read it, and I was like, right. Like, because the divine is always there. The high vibration is always there. We just kind of fall off and slip, We lose faith, or we lose our belief, or whatever. We lose our conviction. But the vibration is always there. It's us that moves away lower to lower vibration or closer to that high vibration. Anyway, so you need to rejuvenate, do some self-care so that you can get back to the comfort zone, your baseline. This speak up part, I'm going to hold off on that. All right, let's go. All right, what's going on for Scorpios? We have the World card coming out in reverse. Knight of Swords. Is that, yeah, and the Moon in reverse, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords coming through at the bottom of the deck. There's need for the rejuvenation, meditation, relaxation, so on and so forth. I'm feeling like it just, this energy just feels so shrouded with mystery. Like whatever your next step is, I think that might be the thing that might make you feel uncomfortable because you don't really quite know what the next step is, especially if you're intuitive and you're used to knowing, right? For you to, let's say if your intuition, you feel like your intuition kind of got blocked up. It didn't get blocked up. It's like, who moved? Your intuition stays there, right? It's you that kind of loses the detachment from your intuition, okay? Once you do that, you get back in touch with meditation. You need a lot of quiet time. Just take like a couple of days. If you can take a couple of days off and just really quiet your mind, get off the internet, just chill the F out. Things will become more clearer, and then you'll feel less shaken up, is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like, wait, I was just so confident. What happened? Where do we go? I think what might have happened here, you might have gotten comfortable in that. All right. Don't listen, don't sting me, Scorpios, okay? But here's what I'm gonna say here. We have the King of Pentacles. You felt like you understood things, everything was on top of your game. Then you kind of got thrown for a loop somehow, and it just shook you up, shook up your confidence, and you're like, wait, hold on. I thought I had this all figured out. This is like the universe telling you, stay on your toes, baby. Stay on your toes. And also don't take your intuitive guidance for granted, neither. It just seems like there might have been a little bit of, I don't know if it's complacency or something like that. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if cockiness is the right word neither, because I don't think it's cocky, but I think it's like a level of confidence in your comfort, which is fine. You should feel confident in your comfort. I'm not sure. I don't know why. I don't know. All right, Ace of Wands coming through. You know, it's just this energy of like, oh, I have more to learn, you know, or I have more to do, or something like that. It's something about this situation is a little bit humbling and makes you question yourself and maybe your abilities or whatever the case is. It's like you hit the peak of whatever your reality was, and then you went into a new reality and you thought, oh, I can just be at the peak in that reality too. And then you realize, oh no, I have more to learn. You know, it's something like that. You smash high school, right? And you're like, you know what I'm saying? My GPA's through the roof. And then you're like, college, I'm gonna crush it. And then you go to college and you're like, oh, this is different. Right? And that's the energy here. You're going into a new level and then you're realizing you're a baby all over again. I think that's what's happening. You're used to being confident in your world, and being in a new element is causing a little bit of a shakiness and making you question yourself. There's no need to question yourself here. All right? Trust in the divine plan coming through, right? No need to question yourself here. You're still that month, okay? You still cold as ice out here, all right? But you can still, there's always more to learn. There's always more experiences to be had. And if you mastered the whole game of life, this shit would be boring. So I don't know. This is a really interesting energy. I hope it's making sense to y'all. Okay, Two of Swords, a breakthrough. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Virgo reading where I talked about being around, surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. It will be a bit humbling, but also it'll make you realize, it'll give you a challenge, you know, it'll show you how much more you can grow. And I'm feeling something like that, all right? Maybe not necessarily in the same way where you're surrounding yourself with people or with yes men. It could be that. But it's something along those lines where your life might be not throwing you a challenge, because it doesn't seem like a bad thing. It's like you're learning more things, which is great, but you might, I don't know, if somebody's a doctor and they're the best gynecologist in town and they're like, man, I could do brain surgery. And now they go back to school to study brain surgery and they're like, whoa, wow, okay, there's some things I still need to grow and learn. You know, it's just that it's a good thing. It's a great thing, because I do see with the World card, you are leveling up. But it's something about this humbling moment that makes you feel a little bit insecure. Some of you guys, it's a new career path. Some of you guys, you might be going back to school, right? Going back to school, that could be scary. Just learning a new skill in general, that's scary, right? Especially as adults. So like, you know, after college age, after that, it's like, Jesus Christ, I got to learn all this, right? So some of you guys, that's what's happening. And that could just be the slice of humble pie right there. You have all these life experiences and you go back to school and you're like, oh, I forgot basic math. Hold on, let me get it together now, right? It's like, it's just something like that. it might cause this moment of wanting to go back to your comfort zone, okay? This is what this is all coming down to. You're not in the wrong room. Whew. The Magician card coming out in reverse. This situation, whatever this leveling up that you're stepping into, you might feel like, oh man, you might feel like you're in the wrong room. Like you're in this building and you're looking for the art class and or whatever, and then you walk into this room with all the C-level executives, you know, and lawyers or whatever, and you're just like, oh, this is not my room. I'm supposed to be finger painting over there. And they're like, no, you belong at this table. You belong in this room. All right. But it's something about being in this room. The expectations that are being put on you from this, because of this level up. I don't know if the level up hasn't happened yet, but you're going towards it, and it's triggering imposter syndrome. There we go. Boom. Fuck. Oh my God, that took so long to get there. This insecurity and imposter syndrome, and feeling like you're in the wrong room. The room that you were comfortable in before, you're no longer there. And you're realizing you're now, when you were once the expert, now you're the noob. You're the newbie, and there's other experts around you, and you're like, oh my God, I feel not confident anymore. All right, cool. With that Ace of Wands coming through, it does feel like this could be a new passion or a career switch or whatever. But with that Knight of Swords and the Moon card, I feel like you're going to be all right. It throws you off kilter a little bit, but you'll bounce back. Trust that you're doing this for a reason. Trust that you're being led to this path for a reason. Trust that you belong in these rooms that you find yourself in. Don't shy away. There we go. Speak up. All right. All right. So the speak up part, I was delayed in speaking about that. Here's where I feel like this is coming in. It's okay for you to read the room, metaphorically speaking, whatever this is. Assess the situation. It's okay for you to just learn this if this is a new skill. It's okay to take time to just be quiet, learn the skill, develop it, and not be this confident person, right? It's okay. It's natural. It's natural. But when the time comes, first of all, admit that vulnerability to yourself, that, hey, I'm used to being this confident person. I'm not now, and it's okay. Be okay with that. That's expressing that to yourself. But with this speak up, I'm getting more so like just peep the room. Peep the room, understand the dynamics of the room. If this is a company, peep the company and understand the culture of the company. Who's who, what's what, and all that. Just scope the scene out. But don't scope it out for too long and become a wallflower, is what I'm getting. All right, this is a very interesting energy. All right, ultimately, what it's coming down to is you're being pushed to a level up. You're being pushed to a higher degree of either status or power in your own right, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your workplace, whether you're changing a skill and it's changing your status in society, changing your career, whatever. Whatever the case is, it's changing your level. You are leveling up, even if it doesn't feel like it initially. It doesn't feel like that initially because you might stumble in this new position, whatever this is, okay? Once you take time out to scope the scene out, you will feel more comfortable. You'll feel like yourself again, and you'll be able to speak up. You know, you'll be able to communicate. You'll be able to see how you fit into this new arena. You'll be able to sit at the table and contribute your ideas. But I feel like right now it's the energy of sitting at this table with all these people that you feel like you don't belong with, and you're staying quiet. That's okay. Listen to how they speak. Listen to what they're talking about. Listen to their priorities. And this is all metaphorically speaking, but it could also be literally, okay? Ultimately, you will get used to this new arena, and then you will find your place in it, and you will make a name for yourself in this place. Do know that. You are being led to this room for a reason. You belong in this room, okay? All right. This reading was very interesting because even how I was doing the reading, I came off very shaky. Like, what is this? You know, but at the end of this reading, now I'm just like super confident about what this message is and why I had to say this and why these cards are here. So just trust in the process is what I want to say here. My emotional state from the beginning of this reading to the end of this reading was a channeling within itself as to how you're going to experience this new journey of your new upgrade. You'll be able to see why you were put at the table, because you're at this table because there's a need in that arena. If you're moving to a specific industry, there's a need in that industry that you can fill. It's a hole that you can fill. Okay? If you got a position you don't think that you deserve to have that position, it is a position that only you can do in a specific way that that company needs. All right? All right. Believe in yourself. You'll get back to basics. You'll get back to your baseline. You'll feel comfortable again. Right now is new, so you're just shaking up, but it's all good. Take time to remind yourself of yourself. Treat yourself. Feel like yourself again. Get yourself some cute clothes, whatever the case is, okay? All right. Well, this is beautiful. Oh, I ain't saying nothing about these cards over here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Major breakthrough. Got it. All right. All right, peace.